not
I don't
Sombra.
think I would like to see Evil playing in an all-star TDM show match. I just thought it interesting.
Let's forget that for now because we are going into game. This is Twister versus Pavel in the round of 12 for the 125 FPS September League. They're starting on Furious Heights, and I'm going to be on Pavel's point of view right off the bat.
Oh, and Twister's already there, trying to make some damage. Didn't have a rail, so he did the best he could.
I think he got about 5 damage to splash there.
Yeah, that's a lot, man.
That's 5 more than he could have had.
And Pavel also hit the machine gun bullet, so he did 5 damage as well.
I'm impressed, but this is actually Twister.
He should drop
really
down
making good
immediately. He has much bigger stack advantage.
Pavel was thinking twice about that. He was like, probably not a good idea for me to stand here, so he quickly just vanishes. And he's going on to Mega. Twister's taking a long time. We're going for a big offset of the timing here.
Oops.
And I wonder if Pavel's predicted this. He probably knows that Twister's picked up Rail by now, but in what order he picked him up? Would be a mystery. If Twister appears now from Rail's side, that would be genius, I think.
Well, Pavel's spamming it, and there's Twister. Twister just gave so this red is Pavel's taken, providing he got the Mega.
Oh,
it's such a big stack advantage, and Twister is forced to hit those rails.
Oh, here it is though, going onto the Mega Health. Twister's looking for the LG damage. He's got quite a bit. A rail could finish off Pavel, but now he's stacked up a little bit. And Pavel, he's actually in a lot of trouble. I feel like Twister has got a much bigger chance of getting the first frag right now.
Yeah, he really does. One Pavel, and there it is.
Stunning shot there by Twister to get first blood. And let's see what he can do after this. He's actually expended quite a lot of his rail shots, so stacking up on that and plenty of time to get over to Mega Health. Well, things are going very well for him.
Yeah, so far so good. And Pavel is railable actually. I don't know, I'm not really sure what he's doing there. If Twister shot, Pavel could just die.
Is he going to drop on his head?
Very good drop down by Twister. He doesn't really get the damage he was expecting, but at least he doesn't miss out on any item.
Well,
he was there to damage at the Mega, so he didn't really miss out on anything.
That's true. I think, as you said, he probably would have liked a bit more damage. I think Pavel was very fortunate to actually get away with Mega Health.
I think Pavel believes that the red's gonna spawn before the Mega, that's why he's pushing here now, and he's probably gonna drop down soon. Oh, he doesn't. That's actually very smart by Pavel, since he's not really sure.
Yeah, he's just like, he's holding on until he knows.
Yeah, but he's gonna drop down now, and it's 2 seconds to be up. Twister not really making much out of that. He's getting items, that's what matters to him. He's as a lead, doesn't really need to play that much aggressive right now.
He's just got to make sure he does, pokes the rail out at Pavel here and there.
And
he doesn't be happening to getting kills, but he needs to hit a rail really soon.
Because he knows where Pavel is.
There we go. That's it. Homework's done, and Twister can rest easy until, well, for just a second, because the items are going to spawn. Pavel gets some good damage out with the plasma.
That was good by Twister, but just really careless going to choke point though. He didn't have to get the red straight off, because what he needed was to hit damage on the Mega, but he wasn't really expecting Pavel to be there.
Yeah.
So now they're both even.
That's not good for Twister. He's going to need to find some more free damage somehow. And I don't think free damage is really on the cards. Not for Pavel.
And Pavel's already well positioned on the red. He knows that it's gonna spawn early, and that's the item you want, because he already has a lot of L. I really like how Pavel knows exactly where he has to go.
Yeah. But Twister doesn't want to push through any choke points, so he's going to be setting up here for this Mega, and he's actually going to make a good jump across.
Very clean and very fast.
Oh, gotta be careful with these grenades. Maybe Twister's going to drop down, but Pavel's ready for that angle. And Twister should maybe have had a different weapon out.
Dropping down below tells Pavel he cannot charge from there, so Twister has this red for himself.
Yeah, it was worth that little health investment for Twister, but he's losing fractions more at a time.
It was very necessary for Pavel to seal both of the yellows. He realized, acknowledged exactly what he had to do, and he did it.
This is a constant series of both the players countering each other's moves on the items. And right now, I think Pavel might have the edge.
Definitely. I mean, Twister just spamming grenades there. He knows that Pavel could just push in. If it wasn't for those grenades, he would have probably died.
I think Pavel's going to know now. Maybe heard the click that Twister's out of ammo. With the railgun at least, but you know.
I don't think the other player can hear that.
They can't hear the click? I'm sure they can hear the click.
Warning.
I might be completely wrong there and sound ridiculous, but...
I'm sure you are.
Well, that's, you know, I'm used to that, so it's okay. Oh, but Pavel making a move on him. Well, how Twister kind of just stood his ground and owned him.
Oh, Twister didn't really do anything with those grenades. Anything would be
enough. Twister! He messes up the jump! But strangely, Pavel hasn't gone for it anyway. But he just pushes down. He wants to make a drop. A nice little attack.
For it. But it's 200. He knows that he's doubling Twister's stack right now, and if Twister hangs around for his red, he's dead.
Oh my. Oh god, there's some good rockets from Twister. He knows he's basically on the line. Doesn't really get enough. Pavel still over 100, and eventually gets the frag. You know, Twister wanted to play that game slowly. And maybe now Pavel's got enough momentum to go and find some conversion frags and do what Twister was not able to at the beginning.
Well, now it's a good situation for Twister. You can try and steal one of the items. Pavel should be trying to go for the Mega, not the red. It does do damage there. It's definitely not as much as you would have wanted, because Twister's gonna stack back up on the yellows.
Yeah, but it's alright. Pavel's just getting all the armor. I mean, Twister can't be much more than 100.
Oh wow, great read by Pavel and Twister. Definitely not what he wanted.
This is going to be the lead here for Pavel. Twister not hitting what he needs to. He was almost going to reverse up into the grenade that was set down. Oh, Twister makes it really the slowest rocket jump across I've ever seen. But he's alive. And he even gets a bit of damage. He's making the jump onto Mega Health. Slides over to the other platform. He's breaking away. He's just picking up random items around the map, taking huge amounts of damage, and then running a little more. If he drops for this yellow, then he really has suicidal tendencies. Fortunately, he hits a grenade and doesn't drop down, so, I mean, it can go worse than this for him.
He needs to back away, cannot fall into this room. Not with only shotgun and grenades at least. It's gonna be some very stressing next 2 minutes for Twister. As Pavel is just circling all the items and Twister's not really doing much. Just trying to stay alive, waiting for his opportunity, but Pavel's not gonna give him an opportunity.
I find it pretty funny that both the players almost seem like they want to win, but only by a frag.
Yeah.
Twister kind of held on to that one frag for 5 minutes, and Pavel's now like, well, I've got a frag ahead. Do we even need to fight?
Well, why would they want to fight? If Pavel fights, he knows that he's gonna lose some damage, and that damage he loses might give Twister an opportunity right off the spawn again.
Pavel's got to take this item fast, otherwise Twister could get onto Reddit. He's going to. Twister wins a big amount of armor. And maybe in the last 2 minutes he now has a glimmer of hope to come back in this. I'm going to go over to Twister Pop.
There's Pavel. Twister, he needs to get out of this room without taking any damage. Even going for the tele is very risky. And Pavel, that's even riskier.
He dropped. But, I mean, Twister's doing a great job. He's hardly taken any damage whatsoever. He's going to go for another drop.
Not just a great job, an awesome job. It doesn't need the rail, though.
If he hit that rail, it would have been huge. Oh, the grenades! So close. Twister survives that a little bit. And he keeps his 100 armor. As long as he can keep this 100 armor, I think Twister's good. Good to go, really.
It really went okay for both players there, considering how bad the turnout could have went for any of them. Oh, good rail. One more. Be good. There we go.
Fantastic. Oh, not quite. And this time it's actually Pavel to respond, looking for another snapshot. But nothing there.
Doesn't really have any armor to get now.
He can't stay in this room.
Rails.
Unfortunately for him, Pavel's probably going to be going for Mega Health. And Twister, he's going to go into red. He might meet up Pavel in a second.
But there's Pavel.
I just spotted him there, and Twister may have seen him a bit too late.
No, he's dead.
Unlucky for him. We've got a bit of time now until the item's just over 30 seconds. Is Twister going to try and do something crazy? Going to go back over to him?
He pretty much needs to do something crazy.
Yeah, he knows he's got to attack with next to no armor. Rocket jump up, and Pavel just waits for the rail. That is going to be GG's right there. Pavel manages to hold on to his map pick, Furious Heights. And maybe Twister's got something different to offer on Cure, which is going to be the next pick. And this is where we go into really slightly unknown territory for Pavel. But GG nonetheless, 6-1 the final score. I mean, usually you'd see Twister hitting 60% rail and Pavel hitting 32, but...
Twister eat a lot of rails in the first half of the game.
Yeah.
Couldn't really make much of the rails he had after. And now they're going to change servers. There's a 20 ping difference. I guess they're going to play one map in each server.
Is that how it's going to go down?
Between these two, it's usually like this.
Okay, okay.
Pavel's on 60 ping and Twister's on 80 ping in his server. I wonder what's the ping going to be in the next one.
Well, I will wait until we get that server information in order to get that, in order to move over. I'm just enjoying reading chat now, with all the lots of talk about TDM there has been. So if Level Up TV don't stream anymore, does that mean we are the TDM go-to people?
No.
I hesitate to even ask that question, but I mean,
why would there be a TDM go-to people?
You know, people.
Why would there why would there be a game mode just select for one people?
J-Dub did point out that, well, say that we are the go-to Quake people, so I guess it doesn't really matter the game mode effectively.
We stream whatever we think it's good to stream, pretty much. And there's a lot of streamers streaming the same game as well. So
there's a lot of Russian streamers and stuff like that. And
so I'm definitely not
French
going to go into. I'm definitely not going to go into. What was I getting into?
You were getting into
rivalries or anything like that.
Oh no!
I just think it's good that we have a lot of people covering.
I don't think it is a rivalry at all. I think the simple fact is that Level Up doesn't stream. So
what?
I'm sure as soon as they do stream, then TDM is going to be on their list of things to do. But there's someone's got to take responsibility for the team games in Quake, I think. And if there are big team games, then people need to cover it. At least I'm not so big on covering like clan base and stuff like that. But you know, if there's ever sort of prize tournaments or show matches like we're thinking about.
I don't know. I don't see anything. I don't see Level Up related to what we're going to stream or not. I think that even if they were streaming, we'd probably stream a couple if the games are good. If we thought the games were good.
I mean, I've always just kept out the way when it comes to TDM because it's always been Level Up's responsibility. I think it's been an unwritten rule in the community that Level Up does TDM and Duel is covered elsewhere, unless they stretch themselves over to that.
Faceit does TDM as well.
Has done TDM on few occasions. Cost of the game like 3 weeks ago, yeah. I think that was the last time. But they might come back and they might even be listening. I don't know. So I'm sure if they will turn up, they'll probably turn up at fairly short notice. So meh. Remember the Deal Compare challenge? Yeah, I remember that.
I don't.
Oh, some time ago though.
Oh yeah, I guess to the final. We guess to the finals.
Yeah, we did all of that. But we were doing that on Faceit. TDM gets like 500 viewers on Faceit. I don't know. We'll sort some stuff out. They've gone over to another server. Have they found it? They've gone on.
Yeah, I'm there.
I can't remember the password.
It's a different password, which I'm not going to give you.
Is it different?
Yes.
Please give it
to me. Good luck
me.
finding it out.
I honestly don't know what it is. Is it TDM?
Yes, definitely. We're streaming 125 FPS in the quarterfinals or round of 12, and Twister versus Pavel, and yes,
that's what my default password for a while, no matter what game type I was playing, was TDM or CTF or pickup or something like that.
I like when they changed the CTF pickup thingy from PlayQuake to CTF pickup. The default password also changed. It's not PQ anymore. Now it's CTF.
Yeah.
And it takes me some minutes sometimes to actually realize that. I just write PQ instantly.
Sure. Okay. Let's.
Now
go.
it's reversed.
I'm ready.
50 ping versus 80.
Fair enough. Well, as soon as they're ready up, we will be heading off into game. So, Well, okay, it doesn't matter. They're not even ready, it seems. But Cure, I'm feeling that now we're getting into the new map territory. And in fact, I'm going to tell you exactly what the maps will be. Cure, Sinister, Silence, Dismemberment. I feel as if actually Twister could win the next 3 maps in a row. And
I don't think he could win Sinister, but I think he can win the other 3.
Yeah, actually, you might be right about Sinister. So I know Pavel. You're right about Pavel practicing that map.
And Dismemberment as well. So I think Twister should have won D7.
Yeah. Well, we'll have a look now because we're going into game. Pavel versus Twister, map 2 of the 125 FPS September League round of 12. I'm going to go on to Twister first. He's going to be getting red first and surely going to rail straight away.
Yeah, and that's what he should be doing. Pavel taking his time to get to the Mega. Twister could have probably tried to get an angle there, just listening out where's Pavel. He cannot really stretch out much because Pavel has that LG. He doesn't.
Oh, wow. That rocket was perfect.
That's a start.
That is exactly what you want.
Twister. Yeah.
And he gets the rail also. Thing is, he's got to hit shots. He's got to chase. Otherwise, Pavel's going to be taking that red.
Yeah.
He's going to go around the corner.
Oh my. He's not going to be happy, but at least he's hitting some more. Oh, but he's missing now. Twister. Oh god. Stop it. Change weapon for once.
That's going to be really frustrating because he knew he had to go around that corner. Otherwise, he would give that free red armor. And now he wants to protect this this Mega. Oh, he does hit the shot. Sadly for him, he can't knock Pavel off, but he keeps connecting.
Yeah, that's what you have to do pretty much. Not just keep connecting, but keep getting the position. And when now you're not really on a position to just go forward, just play plus back. Use your advantages. Twitter's advantage was the rail there.
What kind of stack has Pavel got?
He has 40, 140.
Okay, so he's got a lot of armor, but not so much health. I think Twister was the last to take that 50 health bubble. We should know exactly where Pavel is. He's going to find it, but he goes for rail.
I do not approve of that at all.
You know, I think if Twister watches it back, he probably won't approve either. Twister should be able to get this yellow. And he'll be feeling a little bit better now. But that was a situation for him to win, and now Pavel's going to be looking... I'm guessing Pavel's better stacked than Twister.
Actually, yeah, I mean, he is... because he has 200 armor.
Oh, and actually Twister managed to navigate his way through the grenades, but not past that rocket. This yellow is going to be Pavel's.
I don't know why he had to go in that...
Oh god, great move by Pavel. And Twister maybe overthinking it a little bit. Should have just settled back for that yellow. Big offset on this red timing.
Yeah, Twister's gonna hear it though. When you got the rail, can't really hit just yet.
Oh, what? Twister comes back up. What the hell is this? And they're bouncing on top of each other. Actually, Twister's getting a phenomenal amount of damage. He might even get a kill here. What the hell? Pavel's 19
How did that
health?
just happen?
Starting stack Pavel and Twister stealing red. Gonna find him. Can he get the direct rocket that he needs to kill him? He can!
That is
6
so
health.
I don't get it. Why would he do that with only starting stack? I mean, if Twister's first rocket was good, that would be like the end of Pavel. I thought it was already a lot that he actually had a chance in that fight.
Yeah. That was great. And it all started from that very strange fight at the rail area, the bounce pad.
I think Pavel was thinking a bit too highly of his own dodge.
Yeah, I mean, he was just losing health and armor at a phenomenal rate with no real reason why he should have been. Twister was just finding the damage.
Yeah, and Pavel had the lead as well. Well, all he wanted to do is make sure he could attack for the next item, whether he gave a frag or not, but he's definitely not doing so now. He can't come near this red. But Twister isn't doing much damage to Pavel either. There we go, that rail is going to be very necessary. He should be on the red by now, and there he goes. Finally goes for it. Well, doesn't, actually.
Alright.
Taking a lot of time, really offsetting the timing of the item. Massive
though. He could get a kill, that's a direct rocket, and he gets the rail afterwards. Fantastic shot.
Rail. I cannot believe he even hit that.
He's trying to dive around and he's left red up for a fair amount of time.
For like a minute now. Oh. That was so close to hitting. Twister's so fast. If he actually didn't touch that pillar there, he would have killed Pavel. Pavel was there in the staircase.
Oh, he knows where Pavel is. Pavel, is he going to drop down? Twister sneaking back in for this one. There's a drop. That's what Twister was waiting for. That was the green light to go forward for the kill. Good rockets.
Twister was pretty damn awful.
It was, and that's a 50 health bubble. Okay,
only at 20. Twister, oh god, he needs to move out. Does he want to commit to this? Is this a fight that he wants, that he's willing to risk? To let Pavel take anything. They don't commit, and each one takes a major item.
That should really have been a kill. Pavel staying alive, and now he looks like he's favored to take the next frag.
Yeah, but he just let Twister get the yellow as well, in order to give himself a rail, which is not such a bad trade. And he's the one defending these items. Twister, he cannot even go near the red now.
Yeah, he's just gonna look for some rail slugs and well, green armor would be great. Yeah, he's gonna get it as well. And he actually hears the timing, but Pavel hits an awesome rail. So Twister's gonna have to keep playing a bit slow.
Slow and thoughtful game. Oh, I don't think Twister won with things like that.
Twister just wanted to get the hell off of that platform as quickly as possible.
He doesn't even go for the yellow. So Pavel knows that the yellow is up, but everything is up. Twister, he might just go for the red because it's there. Is he going for it? No, not just yet. He hears Pavel and backs out. Even needs a rail. Beautiful. Needs to move out though. Here comes Pavel.
Oh, he realized it and he's like, okay, let's not try and go up those crates. Let's just leave. Green armors are fine. You take the yellow. Wait,
one good rocket would even the fight up for Twister.
As it got to that point.
Yes.
Oh, and that a good drop down from Pavel. Twister was looking for the other angle. And actually Mega is open.
Oh, and Twister has no idea the red was just taken. He's now realizing. And hopefully he can move to the yellow in time, but here comes Pavel to do it as well.
Oh, good rocket. A very good rocket. And Pavel actually losing his footing a little bit, but he finds a nice rail shot. There's Twister going to survive. Actually, Pavel drops down and the LG works out for him.
Why would he drop down like that? That is so...
I honestly didn't realize how low Pavel was. Great move by Twister. He read the situation a million times better than I did, and you know he's taken the lead because of it. Fantastic play.
They're both playing extremely cautious, but they came up with these kind of moves. I really didn't understand the thought process of Pavel behind the move.
Yeah. Oh, he's actually Pavel's in there. He's going to be taking red armor, but Twister with the LG should be a third frag. It is. And he's got a little bit of a stack behind him, not much.
Yeah, but he definitely needs his yellow, and he should be denying the weapons from Pavel. So Pavel, what he's doing now is just getting all the weapons. He needs something to attack at the next red. Because I'm sure he wants to be there.
Yeah.
It's probably camped behind a pillar or something there. Twister, he's taking his time. He knows that Pavel is there. He doesn't do any damage though. That's going to be very important for the Mega fight. Twister already at the Mega. How is he going to leave now?
Like that. Just like that. He's doing a lot of LG damage and Pavel gets completely destroyed in that.
Pretty much, yes. Such good LG from Twister. I don't say this often, but that was pretty good LG.
Yeah.
Especially Twister.
Well, I mean, his average not looking super impressive, but I'm sure as hell that raised his average by a significant amount in that fight. That was really nice from him. And there it is. Oh, almost sticking around for the kill. Just getting a little bit of Safru damage here and there.
Twister, he should move to the Mega. He's trying to play passive now, but I don't think he should. He should have stood his ground there for that.
Oh, he misheard where Pavel was. He's got to drop instead. Pavel hits a rail and Twister is in an immense amount of trouble.
Yeah, I like that Twister didn't really play super aggressive, but he should have at least tried to make damage there. Try to make something happen, because one more frag and he would have secured the game, and now he has to run.
Oh, he's looking for rockets. Twister hiding on the boxes, going for more rockets. 3 health left, and there's the rail finish.
And this is what Twister didn't want to happen.
Yeah, this is very scary now, because there's a very real possibility that Pavel can make this comeback. But he's got to be clever now with these major items. He can't give away that red.
And Twister can't give away anything, not even.
This could be clever. This could be really smart by Pavel, but Twister, he didn't find Twister on his way. And whatever that jump misses, now you've got to find him. I'm surprised that Twister wasn't able to pick an opportunity to get that red armor.
He doesn't want anything. He just wants to stay away from Pavel.
He wants to stay alive in general.
A restraining guard would come very angry.
Oh, he's found him! Is he gonna he makes a jump up again. Twister, how's he gonna crawl out of this one? There's a switch, but it's to the rockets, and it's dead on.
20 seconds, 15 seconds now. Twister just got the Mega though. He needs to get out of there.
What? Pavel? He didn't. He just realized. And he's got the LG, but he's probably got the weaker stack by now. He's just chasing up. Direct rocket and...
Twister.
Wow. 3 seconds before overtime, Pavel finds the perfect shots and manages to bring it to an additional 120 seconds. OMG.
I'm gonna go away and say they're throwing a lot of opportunities to win the game.
Yeah. Well, what can Twister do now, because he can't be passive anymore? This is gonna be hard work.
Very hard work, especially because if Pavel gets 1 Mega, it's gonna be 200, 200.
Yeah, and now he's just getting rid of all the little items on the map as well. And Pavel's thinking, well, right about now would be a good time for me to take the lead. So where are you, Twister?
He's probably thinking Twister's trying to be at his red, so he's making sure he isn't around. Gonna take it and...
yeah,
oh, that is.
He was right to think it though, because there he turns up. And now he can make a jump up for this yellow and get back to business.
A rocket jump wouldn't be too out of hand now.
Yeah, I was thinking that. Oh, he finds him though. This is bad for Twister. He's got to hit the perfect rockets right now. Actually, he breaks away pretty well.
Twister was actually in an advantage, believe it or not, for a couple of seconds in that fight. And Pavel actually gives him the red.
That is completely thrown a curveball into everything that I was expecting this overtime.
Goodness, Twister, don't rocket jump like that.
It kind of worked out for him, because otherwise I think he would have taken a bit of damage. Instead, he only takes the damage from his self-rocket. Pavel's just checking that teleporter. Oh, that rocket. Tiny bit of splash, nothing too harsh. But he moves forward to the LG. Twister's turning this fight around, and Pavel's
great, awesome dodge by Twister. He dodged every single rocket. Oh, he almost gets a rail as well.
There's going to get another overtime right here. 1 second left, and there it is.
Pavel, he needs to run.
And now yeah, this is strange. Every 2 minutes or less now, it is completely changing hands. Who's being aggressive? Oh, the grenade!
That helped a little bit. Great damage once again by Twister with the LG.
Is he gonna risk for red?
One rail would kill Pavel, and Pavel is being very risky in spamming here. He's giving his position away. Twister didn't actually get the red, you know, but Pavel can get it.
There's the drop down!
Hell.
These fights are crazy. These are really unconventional plays we're seeing from both of the players.
Pavel planning a trap now in the shards near the yellow armor. Twister nowhere near.
And it's changed hands. Oh, I saw him. If Pavel was looking, he would have seen him up there. I think he registered that a little bit late, but whichever. He's looking for a bit of damage. Knows exactly the time, but he moves down. He's hitting direct rockets, putting a trust into that weapon.
Yeah, and he's gonna get his yellow. So again, one good rocket would even up the stacks for Twister.
So it's definitely not that far out between them. And you know, Twister's made some very crazy plays and really caught Pavel off before, but now he's gone to 200-200, so Twister's got to get an even better fight going. Well, that's the start of it.
Oh, Twister doesn't know that the red was just taken though. He's gonna be completely clueless of this timing.
Oh,
we dropped it again. He's now on the stack advantage. Oh, that was so risky. Now he might even lose a frag because of that.
He's going for the rockets. Now there's another choke point for Pavel to go around, and Pavel's actually...
He was railable.
He's been deterred from that. That's incredible.
Twister doesn't get the red, but it's okay. He needs to get fast onto the yellow. He knows Pavel wants it.
That is overtime number 3, guys.
Yes.
I thought that fight was going to be concluded just there, but still, they want more time to discuss matters. Mediation is in process right now. And frankly, I'm going to switch points of view because we've seen a lot of Pavel now on this overtime, and I want to check out a bit of Twister. He can move down now for this this red.
We can get red. Look at his stack on Twister now. The Mega is up as well. How's he gonna attack this? Does he want to go?
Oh, he finds him, but then Pavel gets a good rocket. Twister maybe should have poked his head out differently.
Yeah, that's easy to say.
Yeah, it is easy to say, but difficult to execute. Oh, but Pavel, he's going to go there. Twister hoping he can out-LG him, much like he did before. Oh, that's a good rocket.
He should drop down now. Pavel doesn't have anything to play, and he drops
Oh,
down.
no, it's going to turn around. It is. Pavel has 7 health left. And he gets the kill, but he's pretty weak, and there's still time on the board left for Twister to do something.
But he needs to be fast. 45 seconds. He doesn't really have the weaponry. Oh, and Rockets and Pavel just takes the best position he can find. He doesn't have an LG, I'll just take the higher ground, and he can hit me from here.
I don't know how Twister can do this. This is looking next to impossible, but he hits a good rocket. Red is up. He might be able to win this item. Okay, so...
Oh, going for the Mega. Twister gets a rail.
But it's got to be really fast, everything that Twister does. He's got to be perfect. He knows that it's just been taken. He gets a rocket. He gets another one. There's the 50 health bubble.
Oh my god, that rail will kill him.
Oh no, he's missing it.
That rail will kill him again.
Go, Twister. He's going to go through
Got
total.
a rail.
This might be a good read. But he can't find it. 5 seconds left. Pavel over there. He can't hit the rail. One more. Is he going to take that? No. It's 6-4. Wow, what a game.
I had never seen Twister miss so many clutch rails. And what a game indeed.
He's usually the man who delivers when it comes to that, but Pavel gets the win on there. He needed that. Whew. Oh my, oh my, oh my. What health did Pavel have at the end there? Because I know he probably took a 25 health bubble before he went up to buy the teleporter.
He had 76, and then he got that 25, and I think he got the green as well, so he had around 125, and after the rocket, which wasn't direct, so he did 83 damage, I guess he had around 40 collective health and armor.
Right.
Did you like the math?
So Twister needed to hit those 2 rockets right at the end and not take any damage really. So close. Well, we're going to Sinister now, and you actually mentioned that Pavel actually pretty good at this map, and I think you're right. I think Twister needed to win Cure quite urgently because he'll have a hard time here. But maybe Twister's done some homework that we haven't checked yet, and we'll be surprised. Because, to be honest, the last 2 games have already been pretty damn good. I'm expecting this one to be just as good. Someone said all UK commentators should say, "Oh my days." I completely agree. Anyway, let's go into game, guys. Looks like they're getting ready. This is map number 3 and match point for Deliberate Murders Pavel. And fully loaded Twister has to be fully loaded right now.
That was the worst pun I've ever heard.
Oh, come on, it wasn't so bad.
It was really awful. You
Embrace
had the whole weekend to say it. Oh, get out of there, Twister. You cannot afford this fight.
Not anymore, but he's pushed in deeper. He's in a little corner right now. But the thing is,
Yeah,
Pavel only has rail.
Yeah, but now Pavel's gonna get the red, the LG, and he's gonna be in a much better position to challenge for the Mega, provided he can get there in time.
I think that was strangely clever by Twister. I think he knew that Pavel only had rail and put himself in the most awkward position.
After 2 rails by Pavel, after Pavel hit the rail when Twister was joining the room, he should have just left.
Yeah. And Pavel definitely going to have full reins over this map off the beginning, which spells bad news for Twister certainly. He's just going to have to listen to that yellow getting taken, but gets a good rocket nonetheless. But now
another.
Doesn't matter those trades because he's going to lose out on first blood.
Pavel on 83% rail.
And the rocket just descending that skywards. And whatever damage Pavel took before is pretty much going to all be rectified from this pickup. But Twister's being quiet. There we go, I can hear him in the distance. There's a drop down, and he might have treaded a little bit too far into this room. Pavel should be able to get the kill here. His rockets were missing a lot, but eventually against them.
Yeah, Twister got the first one, and Pavel He knew he could win the fight after Twister. That's.
Oh wow! Look at the damage that Twister's done.
I cannot believe that fight was that close. I just can't.
Yeah, that was very strange.
Such great damage.
This is what Twister's been able to do. He's actually been better than Pavel in most of the combat situations. So, you know, things could be worse for Twister at the moment.
Yeah. Oh. Acknowledging Twister's position. Twister could actually steal the Mega, but there we go, he steals it. It's a good rocket on Pavel as well.
Yep.
Keep going, get the yellow.
He should get a yellow. And yeah, they do trade on them. Red's going to be the next item. Is Twister going to turn up for this one?
He's there. But where's Pavel?
Does Pavel know what side he's on? Oh yeah, he just saw him. Just saw his head. And Twister might go for a jump over there. He wants to clear him out. I think like spam rockets would be good right now. Oh, and Twister actually hit that shot.
I cannot believe he actually hit that.
You know, Pavel had the much easier angle there. He just had to wait for him to cross his crosshair.
Still, nothing really came out of that. See, like changing position, both getting weapons and armor. But a really beautiful shot anyway.
Yeah, we can appreciate that for a couple of moments. Oh, good to do that from Pavel. Unfortunately for him,
rocket, there we go.
Oh, he fires him off of the pad, but Twister goes up also.
I thought Twister would actually change to the rail there. That would have been a much better choice. But unfortunately, he already had the LG out, not the rail. It would take too long time.
Oh, that rocket right through the bars. He might even go up the bounce pad here, or the teleporter. Well, not the teleporter I thought he'd go up. He's going to go look for red instead, which is a better solution, because otherwise he'd be chasing Twister going onto that red. Oh, good rail.
Very necessary. Pavel would be able to kill him if he doesn't do that.
Okay, some nice clutch defensive
Still,
plays.
he cannot be here. A very good dodge by Twister to avoid all the damage from rockets. From many people would be able to do that.
He took the minimum there. And Pavel trying to go, he's going to drop in the end. Twister though getting some nice damage. Unfortunately for him, Pavel's got a lot of items that he can pick up at this point. And Twister, is he going to go for top yellow? Oh, he is as well. He does pick it up. He's got a railgun. He needs to hit a rail onto Pavel.
Any damage on Pavel will be very helpful right before the Mega.
Yeah.
He sticks along, he should just try to hit the rail after the pickup. He can't, instead he gets hit.
Yeah. And Pavel's just managing to maintain this control and this lead. Twister hasn't really had a proper in into this map since ever, really.
But it was good that Twister managed to actually get both of the yellows. And Pavel is still waiting on one of them. Twister managed to get all of the weapons and both of the yellows. Oh! He should be positioned to this red as Pavel. If he comes, he should know that he's gonna take a lot of exit damage and entering damage. There we go, the exit rail. And Twister does that. Oh! Again the pillar! Why are things going in front of the player models?
Unlucky for Twister. But he's still picking up armor. It's got to be pretty tied by now. Surely Twister's capped out his armor.
Yeah, pretty much. Pavel
Next
almost
fight
kept
could go
out his
either
own
way.
health. Yes.
Twister doesn't need to actually be on the red right now because he's got a lot of it already. But they're going for the rail fight, so he's going to pick it up anyway.
And that rail helps Twister a lot. He needs to lie that armor, he doesn't. And the rocket fight like that's really not what he wanted to get into.
Great work here by Pavel. That was one of the weaker fights we've seen from Twister all series.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, Pavel couldn't quite finish it. He was going for the air rocket. And did they decide to play on yeah, we didn't move server for this map, did we? Oh, good shot. So Pavel actually winning this one at a small disadvantage for the time being. But he's starting to pull it out of hand. And I think Twister is going to be upset that he didn't manage to pick up the last map. he may have even been banking on that one to help him through the series.
Yeah, I think he was definitely banking on Furious Heights and Cure. And I think he could have won the series if he won Furious Heights.
Yeah, if he could have won one of those, which is very possible, then I could definitely see the series going over to a a tiebreaker map. But with 3 minutes to go, if Pavel keeps being able to rack up these kills like he is now, then I can smell GG just around the corner. And he's just taking those two major items. Oh, Twister does get a couple of nice shots, but Pavel's working versus a starting stack. And this should be another easy kill. 10-0 here. And it spells real trouble for Twister in this tournament. Alright, he's going to find Twister sitting on top of that red. It's not up for a second, and Twister probably delayed the spawn enough to realize when it actually does spawn. Well, I thought it was going to go close all the way, but it does seem like Twister was definitely not aiming to play Sinister with such a deficit in this series. Less than 2 minutes. He's done a lot of damage this time. Is this enough to equate frag? There's LG out by Pavel. Shotgun switch from Twister. But as long as Pavel just wastes a bit of time right now, it's absolutely fine. And to be honest, he's killed enough time and enough Twisters to really matter and decide this series already. 12-0. A minute and 15 seconds to go.
Impressive. Yeah, there's definitely not going to be a twist to the end of this map.
No, thank you for that. Pavel waiting patiently for that shot. Not so much for the next one. It doesn't matter. 5 impressives. Let's have a look how he's heading. And on the first map, Pavel had 60% rail. His aim hasn't been so on fire since then in terms of accuracies, but he is displaying some great flair. And more importantly, he's showcasing that he is still able to duel. And that he can bring himself to the quarterfinals of the 125 FPS September League. I think Twister's just going to enjoy the last few moments of his month on the 125 FPS. I was like, oh, he actually goes for the rocket jump. He had 3 health, for God's sake. Oh, and the rail after 1 health make it. Well, there's Mega. All fine and dandy now. And he just doesn't want Twister to get a single kill. Twister actually went. Oh, there it is. 5 seconds left, Pavel. No! Oh, he does get the kill anyway. 15-0, the final score. That's GG, and Twister's eliminated from the 125 FPS September League. Pavel moves on.
And there we go. 3-0. It could have gone much differently. But unfortunately for Twister, it didn't.
Absolutely not. So that leaves us in one more series tonight. And that is going to be Sting versus Ash. Hopefully they're going to be okay to play now. I don't know if I haven't been able to see if they're ready. But what we're going to do is we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back in a couple of minutes with more from the 125 FPS September League. Sting versus Ash.